Hey Aries, it's Tasha, aka Mama Jam, and I'm here with your April 2016 monthly Tarotscope. Let's get started, y'all. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been liking, sharing, subscribing to my videos. Oh, y'all, I've been reminded by someone in the email to let you guys know that I do have a donate button um on my website. So if you want to donate to my channel, I had it up there since like February or so, or whenever it was, and I forgot to even announce that I had it up there. So thank y'all so much for allowing me to read for you guys, ones who have purchased personal readings from me, those who have been faithful followers. Welcome to all my new subscribers. This video is for Aries general. Keep in mind that not everything will apply to you. Some of it may, all of it may, but there's a chance that none of it may, you know. Um, Keep it positive on my page. I can't stress that enough. Otherwise, you will be blocked. This is for Aries. Oops, excuse me. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If nothing resonates with you in this reading for Aries, and you're an Aries sun sign, I highly suggest that you go online, do a Google search. You have to know your time of birth and your place of birth, and you can find out, do a Google a birth chart calculator, and excuse me, and go on there and find out your rising sign. Find your moon sign. Your rising sign is how you come off to other people, and your moon sign is how you deal with your emotions or how you handle your emotions. So all of that, you when you read all three, when you listen to all three, you can get a more well-rounded reading for the month. Um, so take that in mind, guys. Okay. So let's get started. I'm going to do one card for general energy, three cards for love. We'll do an advice card. Oops, excuse me. Do an advice card, um, an outcome card. We also do some cards to find out what your financial situation is about. We'll also do some cards looking at your health. Okay, fairly not a long read. Career and health. Okay. All right, let's turn all the cards over. Let's look at the general first. General energy for my Aries. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay. General energy for Aries is the Knight of Swords. What I feel for the Knight of Swords is for a lot of you the you're breaking out of your shell. You are definitely gung ho about something. Okay. It may be an issue from the past. It may be an issue from the past, because this knight is facing the past, but like he's going into the past. I feel for some of you, it could be you feel like there's an opportunity to go back in the past to fix something, um, or to rectify a situation. It may have to do with communication, talking to someone, um, but whatever this is like you're very determined. Okay, you've got it in your mind that you are heading in a new direction, even if that requires you to go back. Sometimes you have to go back to move forward. Um, and that's the energy that you're taking. Okay, so let's look at love. You have the high priestess, excuse me, the king of swords, and temperance. So I do feel like this could be something that is in relation to a relationship. It could be a love relationship. It could be a relationship with the father. It could be a relationship with the husband. It could be in a relationship with someone who is of a managerial position over you. Um, whatever this is, I feel like the high priestess is coming in. You're understanding something you're understanding the relationship at a deeper level at this time. Um, hold on, y'all. You're understanding the relationship on a deeper level. I feel like things are going to be revealed to you that you probably thought was true, but you didn't have the actual facts to back it up. Um, it also talks about you using your intuition to rectify this. Like it is not sitting right with your heart, so you have to go back to try to establish some balance. The high priestess and the temperance talks about balance within the love area. You definitely need balance here. um a reconciliation with someone. If this is not a father figure, I do feel like it could be a father. If it's not a father figure, I feel strongly that it is a man. I don't feel woman with this. And I know this is a general reading, so it could possibly be a woman, but I'm just telling you, I feel very strongly that it's a man. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Um, but whoever this person is to you, how they see you is very important to you. Your relationship with them, I feel like in the past may not have been the best. But it's time to bring some reconciliation and some healing and some balance into back into this relationship. And I feel like for a lot of my Aries, you're going to be feeling like it's up to you to do so. Okay. Going into for career, you have the Two of Wands, Judgment, and also the Star card. Um, excuse me, y'all. My cards are just all over the place. I career, you know what? This could also be for some of my Aries. You may be thinking about going back to school. You're at a crossroads within your career right now. It, a lot of my Aries are at a point in their lives where, you know what, um, it this job does pay the bills, but this job, it doesn't fulfill me. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you are definitely going to be seeing that or feeling that with the Judgment card. It's interesting that, these are my health and spirituality, but this Judgment card is essentially coming up in the middle of the middle of the reading, the center of the reading. So, and it ties into what I was saying about the Knight of Swords, that you're at a point of reassessing. You're reassessing everything, and your career is not, this not include is not included. Um, with this. You're looking at it. You want something. You're wanting a career um, that will allow you to be you. That is your wish. Okay, where you can be open and free and just be yourself. That is a hope that you've had. You have such there's a maybe it's that Knight of Swords, that driving force, because you have so much water in your in so far in I'm tied, tongue tied, y'all. You have so much water in this reading. You have the water of the high priestess. The high priestess is represented by I believe Cancer or Pisces. Is represented by a water sign. I believe Cancer. I always want no Pisces is represented by Pisces. Um, and then you have the stillness of the water with the star card, and then you have the angel floating in balance of the water or the emotions of the subconscious and the conscious mind. So there's a strong need for balance within your life. Even with the judgment card is represented by the number 20, but it breaks down to the number 2. Is again balance. Even with the 2 of wands, you have a lot of twos in this reading so far. You're needing balance, and you're needing things to be restored, and you need restoration, and you need um you're feeling very off kilter. You're feeling very off kilter when it comes to this relationship, because you don't really know where you stand in the relationship. If even if this is a romantic relationship, I feel like a lot of you don't really know where you stand with this person at this point in time, and you really need to know. Even with your career, you're realizing that, you know what, yeah, I probably could go to work every day and earn a check and just sit there for 8 hours. But is this really what I want to be doing for the rest of my life? The answer is no. Okay. You're having a rebirth. So some of you may be thinking about going back to school, doing something totally different. Some of you may just be thinking about doing something, applying for a job that is totally out of your comfort zone, that you may feel like you can possibly apply for and get. I don't know who I'm talking to for that, but you just realizing that it's time for a change. Okay, you've outgrown this job. Of a lot of you, it served its purpose. It served its purpose, but now it's time for you to move on to something else. I feel like even for some of you with this particular job or career, you can't even dress how you want to dress. You can't say the things that you want to say. You can't be who you truly are. And that's what the star is talking about, being who you are, being comfortable with who you are. She's naked, you know she's comfortable in her nudity, and she's comfortable with herself. And that's what you're learning, or you're coming to understand in the month of April, that you need to be involved in something that will allow you to be yourself. You don't have to dress up and wear suits all the time if you don't like to wear suits. You want a job or career um, where you can wear whatever you want to wear. If you want to have piercings, you can wear piercings, or if whatever, if you need flexibility, you can have that job where you can get flexibility. You're moving on to something else. It served its purpose, and that's why the judgment card is coming up. You're going to be seeing that it served its purpose, and it's time for you to move on to something that you really want to do. Okay, as far as finances, we have the 4 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Again, how this ties into with your career is it's just simply saying that you're not happy. You want more. You want more. Financially, you want abundance. Financially, you're not satisfied. You're okay with what you're having, with what you're receiving, but you feel like you can have more. You're at a point now where you feeling like you're robbing Peter to pay Paul with the 7 of Swords. You may be even coming up with I feel like I've been saying that a lot for my My Aries, you guys are fire signs, especially for those who follow me on Instagram. My fire signs have been career and creativity, creative efforts have been a big issue um, for my fire signs. And so I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of roto-rootering with the Seven of Swords, moving money here, pushing money there, reassessing your finances, understanding, getting rid of some financial practices that are no longer serving you, being more practical with your money, seeing where certain things do not serve you anymore and you have to let it go. And you're doing it because this is what you're wanting. You want to feel financially free. You want to feel financially secure. Okay? Understanding that if you want more, you're not happy with where you are, certain things have to be let go. Okay, and this is you strategizing, coming up with budget plans, conferring, maybe even you conferring what you need to do. It could even be, and I feel like for some of you, it may even come up to moving, moving from a certain area because maybe you're paying too much rent. Maybe you are you're spending too much on certain outside, yeah, miscellaneous fees, that if you were to move, that some of these fees would be taken care of. So you're devising, you're thinking of a master plan, and you're trying to make your money work for you instead of you having to work for your money so hard. Okay, residual income is what I'm hearing for some of you too. So I don't know if some of you guys are getting involved with network marketing or I feel network marketing for some of you. And no judgment. You do what you want to do. I feel like for some people that is, some people can make a lot of money off of network marketing. But you're at a point now where you don't want to work as hard for your money. You want to make your money work for you. I keep hearing residual income, and that could be what you're trying to come up with the knight, the King of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Seven of Swords. How can I make this? How can I make my money work for me? How can I be at a job? I feel like a lot of you are. You want to be free. Okay, the Knight of Swords is also very revolutionary and very rebellious. He wants to be free. He doesn't like to be restrained. And I feel like a lot of you feel restrained in your relationships. You're feeling restrained within your job. You're feeling restrained, financially restrained as well. Now, when it comes to health, you have the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Oh, there you go. The Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords. So, what I feel, health wise, is that along with everything that has gone on in your life, with everything that's going on in your life, it's making you go back and to reassess um, how well have you been taking care of yourself. I feel like a lot of you have not been taking proper care of yourself. I included. I am an Aries rising. But you have good intentions with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is coming in to tell you it's time to mother yourself. It's time to nurture yourself. It also may be telling you too that some of you have some moms that are pretty ill right now. I also feel like it's telling you to look back at your family history, and because for those who have not been taking very good care of themselves, some of those issues in your family history will start to pop up. Now, it's interesting that I see the Three of Swords. That to me can represent some type of heart issue. Some of you may be even suffering from a broken heart. If this is what I feel is that for some of you, if you have been trying to get on a more serious regimen, because the Queen of Cups, she's very psychic, she's very intuitive, she's in her emotions, she's very in tune with her emotions, and she's in tune with her body as well. I feel like your body has been trying to tell you, I need you to go outside. I need you to go take a walk. I need you to get a hold of your emotions. I need for you to um to value yourself. And I feel like for some of you, you're not valuing yourself. Um but you're ready now, because with the Nine of Wands in this reading, I'm looking at it as he's holding on to this thing. He's valuing this. I feel like you feel like if you don't, like, it's now or never. If I don't do it now, it's going to end up in heartbreak for me. Okay. And for some of you, you've been in a rough spot, you know? And so it's time for you to definitely take care of yourself, emotionally is what I'm feeling, more so emotionally than actual physically. I feel like some of you allow yourself to get into a rut, and then you stay in that rut and you don't come out of it. So it's time for you to get back on your feet and start thinking positive and start looking forward towards the future. Understand that this Three of Swords, if this was a heartbreak, or this is just a temporary setback. Okay, I feel like you guys really internalize things when you get hurt. You really internalize it. You take it as a personal stab. Um, and it's very hard for you to get past that, and it's telling you that no, you it's time for you to stop worrying about that. The past was the past. It was what it was. It was gonna be, it was gonna be, and it is what it is. It's time to get up now with the Judgment card. It's time to get up now and move forward in where you're trying to go. As far as health, and I know this is a personal, well, not a personal, but a general reading, I feel very strongly that some of you guys need to check. For those who have a mom that may be ill, you need to check on your mom. And if it's not you checking on your mom, I feel like your mom may be checking in on you. Because mamas know they babies. That you can live across the country on another coast and you can get a call from your mama like, baby, I'm just calling to see how you doing to make sure you all right, because I've been getting a feeling you've been on my mind. Some of you may get that call from your mama. Okay. Some of you may be getting that call from your mama, and this could be you. Hey mom, yeah, I've been through some things, blah 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 blah. But you know what? I'm about to get up and I'm going to get this together and I'm going to do right, blah 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 blah. Whatever. But just be mindful of that, okay? As advice, strength. How perfect. Um, take every day one day at a time. Don't expect that this is going to be an overnight process. This is something that has been, I feel like it's been coming to a culmination for a while now, and it's time for you to show improvement. It's time for you to do. You've built up the information that you needed already, and the thing about it is you already knew what you needed to do, but now is the time to act, and that's what the Knight of Swords is talking about. It's time to act now. Okay, it's time to go back and make things right. It's time to go back and rectify these situations. If you're in a relationship right now, and it's I feel like there are two people in a relationship that have been bumping heads back and forth all the time. Just communication. It's not about love, because you both love each other, but it is about you two coming to an understanding about what you are and who you are and what you want out of this relationship. Okay. Um, for my single people, don't get discouraged. If you haven't found anybody yet, I feel like it's coming. I feel like this, you're still working on yourself, and there's some things that you need to work out within yourself. I feel like by the end of the month, though, you'll be okay with your singlehood. Okay, I don't feel like there's necessarily a person coming in. But this person could be coming in with this King of Swords. It could be a person coming in, air sign. But I feel like it's more so this is you finding temperance within yourself. Now, if this is a person coming in, this person's a little bit more mature. This person, what I will say is that they are a little detached and they're a little aloof, and they may not seem as if they're all that interested, but they are. Okay, you just have to give it time, and you have to express what you're looking for in a relationship. But overall, guys, take it one day at a time. Understand that it took time to get to this place right here. You're being moved out of a place of comfortability. You're being moved out of a place of complacency. It is telling you with the Knight of Swords, it's time to act. Okay, and a lot of that acting starts with your mouth when it comes to what you're verbalizing. All right, don't be afraid to tell people how you feel. Tell people what you want. Don't be afraid to eliminate some things out of your life. And don't be afraid to um, to reach for the stars. I know that sounds so cliche-ish, but you have such positive cards. You have the Temperance, the Star, and the Ten of Cups here coming in, telling you that you know what, your wishes can be granted. You can have this happiness and this balance that you want. You just have to take time. I feel like a lot of my Aries are, and myself included, we can be very impatient, and it's telling you that it's gonna take time, boo. It's gonna take time. So don't allow any temporary setbacks to get you off your track. You have to have the tenacity and the persistence to keep going. Okay, so thank y'all so much. It's going to be a good April. A lot of things. Expect a lot of changes to go on in the month of April, but it's changes for the better because you can't keep going on the way that you had been all before. So good luck to you guys. Thank you. Bye bye.